Where does the purest quartz in the world come from? Now, believe it or not, this is a conversation of geopolitical and, by extension, geostrategic importance because, believe it or not, quartz is actually more important than most people give it credit for. And of course, quartz is very abundant. It's the second most common inorganic material that we find in nature, but the variable is the purity. Now, we obviously use this material in order to derive things like silicon. We remove the oxygen from the silicon dioxide and we're left with silicon. And we use this for things like semiconductors, which are used in everything. It's literally what is facilitating the ability for you to watch me do this, right? Now, the process of actually extracting that is extraordinarily difficult, and the process is impeded by the fact that it's very difficult to keep impurities out of that silicon. Now, the purest quartz in the world comes from a place called Spruce Pine, North Carolina, which is somewhere which actually produces sand. And of course, if you have a rudimentary understanding of geology, you'll know that a large proportion of sand is comprised of quartz. Now, this stuff is absurd. We're talking about 99% purity in terms of the quartz sand that comes out of Spruce Pine, North Carolina. There are a couple of other smaller localities dotted around the world. Some notable examples might be India, which contribute quite high quality sand to the wider global economy, but nothing even comes close to what comes out of Spruce Pine, North Carolina. I was going to say California then, North Carolina. This basically contributes anywhere between 70 and 90% of the high-grade silicon dioxide which enters the marketplace. And what it tends to be used for, by virtue of the fact that it's so pure, is it's turned into what are known as crucibles, which are essentially quartz bowls which are designed in order to withstand quite high temperatures of up to 1200 degrees. Now, this means that because it's such a high purity quartz, there's less of an issue with impurities basically blemishing the production of more silicon being derived from less pure varieties of quartz. So, believe it or not, if something was to happen to this one mine in North Carolina, this would have geopolitical and geostrategic ramifications which would extend and eke and basically corrupt the entire global economy, especially in the context of things like semiconductor production. And you can't have a modern society without semiconductors anymore.